Hey guys, let's create something that we can use in any of our projects and for displaying HP and shield points. So it's a second tutorial. First tutorial was about how to create simple HP bar, and it was pretty easy. So if you already can do that, there are a few problems. For example, if you have different kind of enemies or different kind of objects who doesn't share the same parent, then you will need to do a lot of not nice coding. Instead, let's create a component which we can add to any actor, and it will do this for us. So let's start from the beginning, of course. Let's create an actor, and this time we will call it a boss because it's super cool. And he will be, what kind of object he will be? He will be a cylinder. Yeah, being cylinder is tight. And by default he will simulate a physic. Let's add him to our level. Somewhere far from our... Okay, like this. Well, right now it's just a cylinder. It doesn't have anything. How we can create a component? It's quite easy. We will create basic element and we will pick actor component. Let's call it BPC, blueprint component. It will be HP bar. Yeah, like this. And what we can do the next, we can go to inside the boss, and in the add we can type it here as a name, and we can add it as a component here. At this moment it will not do anything. Yeah. So okay, now let's create widget. We'll call it HP bar complex, and inside we will create two bars, one for HP and one for the shield points. So this time we will again pick custom. 200 width is enough. Yeah, this time it will be a little bit fatter. Так. Both on так. Let's call this one mar1, mar HP, mar shield points on the top. Так, let's set both of them to half just to see. Let's disable animation because it's weird, and HP will be green. Actually, I prefer it's red. Yeah, let's make it red. Oh, yeah. Oops, wrong. Yeah, like this. Okay, and shield will be blue. Yeah, let's go for the kind of between gray and blue. Yeah, like this. Okay, besides this, we need to set them both to have anchors in the center. Same goes for the pivot point. Otherwise it will be a mess to align them. And set here. And this one as well. This one is slightly lower and this one is slightly above. Yeah, like this. This is our widget, which we will utilize for our purposes. By default we can turn off this one, so there will be no mess. Now we need an actor. Now we need an actor. BP HP actor, who will hold widget component like this widget, and inside we will pick our new component. Yeah, complex. Yeah, like this. Because in Unreal you can create components inside the component. Structure of the actor have to be predefined before you are compiling. So in order to create component who will spawn other component, we can only do this as a component who will spawn actor who have components that we need. You will see. So for now we have this for basic stuff. Let's hit save all just in case. Now we can go to the boss. No, to our component HP bar. In the beginning we have owner. It's a parent it's an actor who owns this component, so we can do stuff with it. First of all, we need to create actor, spawn actor from the class, and we will pick HP, our actor. I will split the transform. For now it doesn't matter much. And since we wanna attach our HP bar inside cell cylinder, and cylinder is mesh, we will do this in a very strange way for now, but it will make sense a little bit later. We will create blueprint interface, and we will call it BPI damage able. And inside we will create three functions: get body, another one get HP, and another one is get HP max. So for the body we wanna return a static mesh component. Actually, if you probably you will do this for the characters, and characters inside have a not static mesh component, but an anim mesh component they have. Okay, so static mesh component as body. For HP result output will be float HP. Or get HP max will be HP max. Okay, now we have everything ready, almost. Now we should go to the boss, and in class settings we will add this interface. Here we are. What will it give us? It will give us extra functions under this tab, interfaces, and inside there is a get body. Double click on it and we can get like this. If we will do this, what we can do, we can go to the HP bar component, and in the add the owner we can call this message get body. And if any actor will have this interface, it will give the result, otherwise it will not. Why we do need this? Because we wanna attach this widget, attach to component, and we will pick this component as our parent. Let's see how it will work. If we will run hit play, I don't see him, but the problem is it on this side. And if you did watch first tutorial, let's make that this bar will always face us, same as this one, as a blue one. It's actually very easy to do. What we need to do, we need to go to the HP actor, and before we will, this one. And inside we need to we need to set up which actor he will follow. So we will call it my target. It's it will be just any actor. It can be an actor. And inside we will use simple code. We will get my target location, and we have a widget. Widget have also location in the world. And what we want to do, we want to change rotation of the widget. And thanks to Unreal, we already have this way of doing. Here's a function which called look. inside rotator math. So let's look from the widget to the target. Yeah, and you can see it doesn't follow us around for some reason. Why? Simple answer, because he doesn't know where we are. Who we are. The right. Wait. Let's help. It's widget. And how we did call him? We actually created it here. So set actor. Set my actor. I cannot see it for some reason. Why? Because it is a widget, and no, it is actor. Yeah, actually, I should see it. Let's see what the problem is. Oh, let's actually expose it from the beginning. Yeah, like this. Yeah, now there is my target. And the target will be owner. One moment. Yeah, now HP actor, this actor who holds the widget with the HP bar, will follow the owner. But sorry, it's not the owner that I need. I need actually a player character. Get player character. It's one which we will follow. All right, because it's let's see. Yeah, this bar will always try to look at me. Quite creepy, if you ask me. And it's inside the object, so let's move it up a little bit. We will do this by import. Yeah, we will select the widget inside the actor and just move it a little bit up. Like this. Let's see. Yeah, this one kind of better. So this is two bar for HP and for the shields as well. Let's look at them. Now let's make a way to. Okay, so we have a boss, and it's he takes damage, but he doesn't know how to handle it. So let's first fix that. On the event of any damage, our boss doesn't have any kind of HP or shield points. Let's add them as well. HP, it's have to be float. Yeah. HP max. Same goes for the shield set. I will call them just shield points. SP max. And by default, let's give 30 shield points and 100 HP points. Okay. Now we almost set, except set, get and get. I prefer this, so I will set up the amount of this one is doesn't need it. Yeah, my OCD is kicking in. Okay, let's see. Now it just will have a maximum amount HP and SP, but it will not show on our widget. Let's check it out. It's already half, but it have to be full. The reason is because it doesn't track it. So let's first do that. Let's go to our widget. Let's tap on the bar, and then on the against percent there will be binding, and there's none. Let's go to the graph, and this time we will do it a little bit different. What we will do, we will my owner target, yeah, my unit now. Yeah, let's go with my unit. Why not? By default, it will be actor. So yeah, let's change it to my tracking actor, like this. And okay, let's go to designer. Let's click on the binding, and we doesn't. Why we doesn't see the actor? Because actor have nothing to track. Really? Yeah, looks like. Anyway, let's create one. Binding now. Bind HP, and for that we will use tracking actor. And what we will do, we will call the messages from the interface that we created. Get HP message, and another one, and then get HP max. Yeah. Let's check if they do work. Actually, they should have they should produce an error. That's HP, divide on HP max like this. And let's see what will go. By default, this one can be equal to 0 because it's not defined. Yeah, can it be? Looks like, yeah. But let's see what will happen. Actually, it's now goes at 0 because it is an error. But it doesn't show up. The reason is because these messages is always called and they doesn't cause error if they are not on the object. But they just will return default value, which will be 0. So for Unreal it's okay. Let's define these functions for now, because if we in order to see it, we need to see it full. So just to check if we are correct, let's go to the HP, get HP, and for the get HP max, we will connect HP max. Easy. But it will not help us still again because this widget doesn't know that we are tracking this object. Let's help with that. Let's this is actor. This is a widget. Let's call widget. From it we will get widget again. It's different kind. This widget is a widget component which holds the widget itself, and this is a widget which is that one. So we will cast it to complex. Let's connect. Now we can change the tracking actor. Set tracking actor. And it will be this, no, not this one, but the one which we pass it. Yeah, which we pass to it. Like this. So my target, actually it's not correct. My target is one who is facing. It's not my target, it's a player. My player. Yeah, another one is which one we are tracking. My targets. I will rename it. So we should track HP of the target, and we should be facing the player. Yeah, should be like this. Now, if we will go into the component, refresh. Where's my target? Yes, something is not, yeah, because I did not expose it. Let's expose it on spawn. Let's go here, refresh. Yeah, now, okay, this is where I will, which actor this widget will face, and my target is which target HP we will see in this bar. Since it is a component, we need an owner of that component, like this. And let's play. Oh, now we see the full bar is red full bar. It means that it's working. Maybe, not sure, because I'm hitting it, but it doesn't respond to me. Why? The reason is, first of all, let's check the code for the bullet. When the bullet hits, it will try to inflict a damage on BP unit and apply damage to it. It's very interesting, but it's not enough. Let's add one more option. This blue goes from other. So we will ask other implement interface. Does implement interface. Interface damageable. And if it's true, let's call a branch. Let's try and apply damage to this. Oh, actually, I'm overthinking it. Let's, you know what? Let's go. Let's just get rid of the condition for the cast. So what I will do, I will apply damage to. I will try to apply damage to anything which this bullet will touch. So from the other, I will just call the node apply damage, and I will apply 10 damage. So it will work with the previous ones that we did. Yeah. And for this one, it actually works, but it doesn't reflect it yet because I have none for this one. Yeah. Let's check it with the print just to be sure. If I will hit the boss, I should see the hello. Hello. You can see on the left up. Yeah, works fine. So let's do it easy and get some boom. HP doesn't matter much. Set. So subtract damage from HP, and it will be our new HP. Like this. Yeah, it does work. Nice. Sometimes it doesn't work. The reason is, I don't know, maybe because I think widget is not widget have collision. Let's fix that. Also, widget have a shadow. It's not good. It doesn't look fine. Let's go to the component. No, not to the component, but to the actor. Let's click on the widget with our HP bar. Yeah, let's go to the viewport. So first of all, let's turn off collision. Collision, none. And shadow. Shadow, where is the shadow? Mine. It's on level 5, and I have no idea because shadow. It shouldn't be here. Weird. Okay. Doesn't matter much. Okay. So now, if I will try to shoot through it, I will not able to because this widget and this blue line, this blue is still have a collision, but we are working with this one for now. Okay, it does work fine, and it doesn't take damage. But since we are working on complex HP bar, we want to utilize the shield as well. So for this, we will go to the blueprint interface. And create a couple more functions. Get span and get sp max. Yeah. In both cases, we want to return float sp max and just sp. Yeah. Now we'll go to the boss and do the same for this one. A little bit boring, but it does make sense in the long run when you will have different kind of monster bosses and stuff like this. Okay. Now we have these properties on the boss, and we also implemented these functions via interface inside the boss. Now we can go to the widget. Yeah, here we go. To the designer. We will tap on the bar SP inside, and we will find the percent, and we will type binding. Create new binding. We'll call it bind SP, but this time we'll do something different. Since we doesn't have yet, but we will. There's a checkbox variable. Let's hit it. And yeah, now we can actually access it when we need it, and for this time we will need it. Again, we will call two messages. It's get sp and get sp max. Get sp max. Yeah. Let's connect them. Again, let's divide one by another. There's an error because it's not target, right? Yeah, it does work. It shows now that it's at full shield points. It's but shield point doesn't work. Let's fix that. It's easy. So shield points should be how damage affecting shield points. It can be just 1-to-1. So let's do that. We'll do like this. We have a damage, and damage can be more or less. One moment, let me think a bit. What is bigger, damage or shield points? Whatever is. Sorry. Let's take the minimum of both and subtract from HP that one. And we will have new set. Like this. And this happens only if SP is greater than 0. So it will go like this, it will go like this. Doesn't look pretty, so I will do like this. I will convert this to function, take damage. Why it's doesn't matter. Like this. Let's remove B2 because how? I don't know how to do this in Unreal 5. Okay, doesn't matter much. B, it's not B, it's damage, and it's incoming damage, and let's promote it to local damage. Yeah. So I just want to make it pretty for now. Get damage. Like this. And when we are removing this tutorial not just have to make hit points but also shields. For some reason, I don't know. Let's not focus much on it. Okay, so we have in damage, local damage. We check if we have enough SP, and if we do, we will do it in sequence. Yeah, like this. Idea is that not from the sequence. Yeah, like this. And we change the SP and the local damage. We will subtract that amount, which we no, we will not subtract anything. So one moment, let me think a bit. We will set local damage to 0. So even if we have one shield point, all damage will be set to 0. It's what we need. Yeah, and then we will, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now idea is that if both have not 30, but let's do it 35. So he will able to, his shield will able to withstand 4 hits. Yeah, like this. I like this formula more. Okay, and actually we're almost done, but just one thing is left. It's async on the top. If there's no shields, then I don't wanna show this bar, shield bar. It should be invisible totally. So in order to do this, we will do this simple trick. Visible. Get visibility. No, not get, but set. Set visibility. We can actually, it's a bad place to do this. It's a binding, but yeah, why not? Can we change the visibility? Can we bind? I think not. Let's check. Oh. Visibility bind. Oh, yeah, let's do binding there. I will Control C. Let's go to the designer on bar is P, and there's a binding for visibility. Where it is? Yeah, this. Let's go here and create binding, and we will bind is pair bar visibility. Yeah. By default it's visible, but we will change it in a bit. Let's get to know how much shield points we have, and if it's, yeah, let's grab here, select. I need just two options. If it's more than 0, then it should be visible. If it's not, then it's hidden. Yeah, and let's connect it like this. I think it will work. I hope it will work. So once I will deplete all shields on the boss, it will lose all. It will not show the SP bar. Yeah, it does work. Nice. Why I need this? Because sometimes not everyone will have a shield and stuff like this. And why even we bother to create component when? What's the purpose of that? So let me explain. Idea is that when we have a, for example, if I will duplicate the boss, and I will call it enemy boss, whatever, NPC. For example, NPC, and by default it will be not a cylinder, but something different. I don't know. It have to be. No, it doesn't. Let's go here. Yeah, like this. But let's change the color to something, I don't know, crazy. Yeah. Now we have a different actor, and we can use this component to do the same thing exactly. And this time I will set SP max on the maximum. Actually, you know what? I will just remove this. Should it work? I don't know. Let's see. But let's add one to the sun. The level. Yeah, it do work. Evan, let's now reduce it. Let's remove these functions. SP max, SP delete. Actually, there's one in the take damage. Let's simplify and just, I don't know. Let's just simplify it a little bit, like this. No, like this. So this code will not work now. Idea is that I just want to remove shield points from the NPC completely. Yeah, like this. Will it work? It does actually work. So idea is that now you can create whatever objects you like. And if it's only have only HP, then you add just to these properties and add two functions from interface. These two. All you need to do is just to write these two functions and just do these two property and add this component to this actor, and it will work. Yeah, like this. And yeah, blue one is from previous tutorial, this one is from this one. So, and since we are finished, I always like when there's like a minute or some kind of time dedicated to the result of our operation. And the result is, it's a component which provides HP and shield bar, which we can add to any kind of object. And if you will add it, for example, if you will create an actor, just an actor, without anything like beeping, nothing. And inside we will put con and our component HP bar, and if you will add it to the level, like this, I think it should work fine. Nope. Yeah, it worked fine actually, there was no error. But once we will go inside this component, or not inside this actor, and we'll go to class settings, we will add our interface damageable, and we will define 3 functions. Actually, why 3? Just let's start with one. Body. It's have to use this component. So now we have a component to which we can, which one will be attached our bar. You can see now it's empty because it's 0 and 0 by default. And then we can create HP. Actually, we can like call it whatever. So let's call it just XP and just to show you that it doesn't matter much how we call it now. It will be a lot. Most important is which we will fit this function. We will fit this property, this variable. Then we'll go here. We will fit this one, and here we are. It's empty for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, because it is empty. XP by default is, let's fill it 100. So 100 divided by 400 should be quarter. Yeah, here we go. It does work fine. And yeah. So if you like it, thumbs up. Thanks for your attention.